Texting your crush can feel like navigating a maze. You're constantly wondering, am I saying the right thing? Does this make me look cool or desperate? And let's be real, we've all been there, staring at our phones, overthinking that next message. But here's the twist. What if I told you that getting her attention doesn't have to be a guessing game? Yep,
Really?
You don't need cheesy pickup lines or endless, "What's up?"
Got it.
Text to make her genuinely interested in you. In fact, most people go about this completely wrong. They miss the chance to stand out by playing it too safe, or worse, coming off as someone who's trying way too hard. The good news? You're about to learn a better way. 5 simple yet powerful tips that'll transform your texting game and make you someone she actually looks forward to hearing from. Ready to find out how? Let's dive in. Avoid boring questions. Starting a conversation doesn't have to feel like a boring interview. Skip the usual, "How are you?"
Got it.
and go for something with a little personality. If she's into travel, try asking, "If you could teleport anywhere for lunch, where would it be?" Or, if she's a foodie, hit her with,
Oh,
"What's one food combo you swear by that no one else gets?" These kinds of questions show you're creative and genuinely interested in her world, not just tossing out random words to fill the silence. Think about it this way.
spoiler alert.
Everyone loves a chance to share something unique about themselves. Maybe she's into photography, so ask, "What's the coolest photo you've ever taken? And what's the story behind it?" Or if she's a gamer, try, "What game do you dominate so much that your friends refuse to play with you?" Questions like these not only break the ice, but also set you apart from anyone who's just sliding in with the same old lines. Here's a hack. Make it playful and surprising. Instead of sticking to safe questions, throw in something like, "If you had to choose a superpower, but it only worked in one situation, what would it be?" It's fun, it's unexpected, and it gives her the chance to show off her personality. Plus, it's the perfect setup for you to build off her answer and keep the conversation flowing naturally. Build on her answers. Once she answers, don't just leave it hanging, build on it. Think of her response as an open door, inviting you to step in with your own thoughts. For example, if she says she'd teleport to Italy for some authentic gelato, you could say, "Italy? Great choice. I've always wanted to try real carbonara there. No cream, just the way they do it." By sharing your perspective, you're showing her you're actively engaged,
Interesting.
not just checking boxes in a conversation. Here's where it gets interesting. Be a little vulnerable. Let's say she mentions she's always wanted to visit the Grand Canyon. You could reply, "I've been there once.
Oh.
It's breathtaking, but honestly, I was a little scared of the heights." It's those small, honest details that make a conversation memorable. Vulnerability isn't weakness, it's connection. And trust me, people remember how you made them feel, not just what you said. And don't forget to loop her back in. If she's into hiking and talks about wanting to explore, you might add, "That's awesome. I'm not a pro hiker, but I once did this crazy trail with a waterfall at the end. Have you ever done something like that?" Suddenly, it's not just about sharing, it's about bouncing the energy back and forth. And that energy is what keeps her interested and leaves her wanting more. Text creatively. Let's face it, texting can get stale if it's all words all the time. Shake things up. Instead of sending yet another, "How was your day?" try dropping a voice message. Maybe something like, "Okay, random thought of the day. Why do we call it a pair of pants when it's just one piece of clothing?" It's casual, quirky,
Nice.
and way more personal than plain text. Plus, hearing your voice can make the conversation feel more real and engaging. And don't stop there. Think memes, GIFs, or even a quick selfie of you at the coffee shop with the caption, "Guess what I'm ordering, wrong answers only." These little additions show you're not just texting out of obligation. You're having fun with it. If she sends something back in the same vibe, congrats, you're on the same wavelength, and that's gold. Another idea? Share a short video of something that made you laugh or think of her. Maybe it's a clip of a dog failing at fetch or a snippet from a show you both like. These tiny, thoughtful moments don't just keep the conversation alive. They make her feel like she's on your mind. And honestly, isn't that the goal here? Tease playfully. Texting can feel safe, but if you want to stand out, you've got to bring a little playful energy. Teasing her, just enough to keep things light, is a great way to show confidence. If she tells you she loves pineapple pizza, you might reply, "Pineapple on pizza?" Bold choice. Are you always this controversial? It's cheeky, but harmless, and it keeps the vibe fun without crossing any lines. Here's the trick. Keep it balanced. If she says she's always late, you could joke. So, should I plan on telling you a fake time for our first hangout? It's a playful nudge that also subtly hints you're thinking about meeting up. The key is to be flirty but not pushy. Teasing should feel like a game, not a challenge. If she teases back, you're in the zone. And remember, the occasional flirty move is your signal. Something like, careful, if you keep being this fun to talk to, I might have to make you my go-to texting buddy. Subtle but clear, you're interested, but not overdoing it. Plus, it sets up the perfect segue into asking her out when the time feels right. Ask her out, bro. All right, my friend, the time has come. Ask her out. You've been building up this connection, keeping the conversations lively, and showing genuine interest. Now it's about taking that leap. The trick? Keep it simple and natural. For example, hey, I know this cool spot with the best tacos in town. Want to check it out with me sometime? It's casual, specific, and shows confidence without overcomplicating things. Timing is everything. If she's been matching your energy, laughing at your jokes, and engaging in the convo, you're good to go. But don't wait too long. Too much texting without action can fizzle out. Try suggesting something tied to what you've talked about. If she mentioned loving coffee, say, there's this cafe that makes a killer caramel latte. You in? It's thoughtful and personal. And if she hesitates or says no, don't sweat it. A respectful response like, no worries, maybe another time, keeps the door open without making things awkward. Confidence isn't just about asking. It's about handling the answer with grace. Either way, you've shown her that you're bold enough to make a move, and that speaks volumes. So now you've got the game plan. 5 moves to make your texting stand out and keep her genuinely interested. But here's the thing, it's not just about texting her. It's about showing up as someone worth texting back. Are you ready to take the leap and ask her out? To stop overthinking every word and just be yourself? Because honestly, that's where the magic happens. Think about this. How would your life change if you could confidently connect with someone without second-guessing everything? These tips are your stepping stones, but the real transformation happens when you take action. So what's stopping you? Start now. She's waiting, even if she doesn't know it yet. Oh, and before you go, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Why? Because I've got more insights, tips, and even a few secrets coming your way to keep leveling up your game. You won't want to miss it. Let's keep growing together. See you in the next one.